I freaking hate OBS with a burning fucking passion. It hasn't done this in ages. Okay? Like switching my mic, and now it did it again. I don't even know where it fetches the mic from. There's like two options. There's the default mic option, and then my actual like USB plug and play device. That's literally what it's called. That's my actual microphone. And for some reason, the default is fetching some mysterious, like, hidden mic or something. I don't fucking know. So I had to minimize the game, go into freaking OBS to change the mic, and then bring this back up. And the fucking hotkeys still don't work, by the way. Thanks, OBS. Piece of shit. OBS stands for, I don't know what the O would be, but BS is bullshit. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to more Thief 2. This is the last stream, actually, of Thief 2. We're gonna be playing the final mission. Because we did, well, masks last time. There's 15 missions in the game. This is mission 15, so yeah. But last time, as a quick refresher, we stole all 3 precursor masks and the cultivator device to find out what it does and how everything connects. Basically, from Lord Gervasius, who is the guy that we did a mission for in the first game, where we had to steal some masks from the ancient city for him, precursor masks, and now we had to steal those same masks back for research purposes, and of course to pawn them off later, of course. And we also got a lot of loot, which we're gonna need, honestly, for the next mission, because the next mission is really tough. So let's find out what this is all about, shall we?
Don't. The reaction will continue if it finds more organic material.
For how long?
It seems that when all the rust gas settles into dust, then it is safe. Garrett, for what purpose would the mechanists use these cultivators?
Well, we know Karis has installed them in the masks of the servants.
Yes.
And the servants have been placed in the homes of the wealthy.
Yes! The homes with the gardens. The plants there could sustain a reaction large enough to destroy everything.
Yes, we must think of a plan.
No, there's no time to think. We must go to the Mechanist Cathedral. The beacon you've heard about. You could find it. Try to activate it. To draw the servants to the cathedral. Then you must somehow get Karis to signal them to release the rust gas. You see, if I fill the cathedral with plants, enough to fuel a chain reaction, then it should cause the same effect we just saw. But it would take Karis with it instead of the city. Remember, the cathedral is sealed, airtight.
If we can get into the Mechanist Cathedral, if you fill it with plants, if I can find, let alone activate the beacon, all without being detected, that's too risky. We'll be killed.
Karis created these devices to destroy all that we know. And now they are in place. He needs only say the word. There is no more time. We must act. Are you too blind to see that?
Your plan is suicide. I'll think of a better way. And I work alone.
Diane, Larkspur, I need to speak with you. Now.
I am here against the wishes of the Keeper Council. I am here as your friend, Garrett. Listen. Victoria has begun an assault on the Mechanist Cathedral.
No.
I hope the glyphs are wrong.
Face me yourself, man.
Victoria!
Garrett.
I failed. This is not enough plant life to sustain the reaction. These mechanical beasts detected me. But there is one more thing I can do. Then it will be up to you, my good thief.
Wait, Victoria, let's get... Victoria!
Just I plant enough!
Karis.
That is a very strange cutscene, honestly. It feels so abrupt with its ending, and in general, it just doesn't sit right with me. Like, why does Garrett care so much about Victoria all of a sudden, like in this cutscene? He never really showed it in earlier cutscenes. Like, they didn't really bond much throughout this game. It almost felt more like a very uneasy alliance, basically. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh no, don't kill my waifu. Anyway, yeah, well, she's gone. She sacrificed herself for the greater good, I guess. So now it's up to us to finish the job. We need to basically activate the beacon that has been mentioned. This guiding beacon has been mentioned several times in other missions through notes and various readables. So we need to activate it to actually bring the servants back to the cathedral. If you recall, we found this out in fuck, what is the mission code again? I was gonna say the unwelcome guest, but that's the demo version. The one with Angel Watch, basically. We found out that the servants can be called back to the cathedral for repairs or whatever, maintenance. So we need to do just that to bring them back without Karis noticing. And that will basically cause them to release the gas inside of the cathedral. So, thus saving the city again. So, that's our main objective. And don't let Karis find out. Now, I honestly don't know how you can actually fail this objective here, by the way. I don't think there is a way to fail it. I think it's just there for flavor's sake. I could be wrong, but in all of my playthroughs of this game, including Expert, including 100%, I have never failed this objective even once. You can even go up to Karis' chamber and see the guy for yourself. I'm actually going to show you what Karis looks like in-game. He does have an in-game model. This is the only mission where you get to meet him face-to-face, which is really cool. But even if you do that, you don't fail the objective. So I really don't know why this is even here, but whatever. And when the rest of our goals are accomplished, we need to get outside before Karis seals up the cathedral and detonates the servants. Basically, come back to the entrance. That's what this objective is. This is too quiet. I mean, James says it's okay. Like, I'm looking at I'm monitoring the sound levels, and they seem to match with my voice. Like, I'm worried that the game might be too loud, and you guys won't be able to hear me. But if I am too loud and you can't hear the game, let me know, and I will adjust the volumes as needed. And thankfully, we can buy stuff, although we can only buy free water arrows, which is really annoying. I guess they knew that this is... you know, the end game. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some gas mines. Believe it or not, these gas mines, I'm pretty sure, do work against the stupid robots. The gas arrows do for sure. I'm not entirely sure about the gas mines, but I think they work. And some moss arrows, why not? there's a lot of robots here, unsurprisingly. So this is, I mean, unsurprisingly, this is the hardest mission in the entire game, because it is the final one. It also has no loot, just like the first game. And we are back in the cathedral, but the cathedral has changed a lot. And I do mean a lot. And these things here, we're gonna find out what these are later. Okay, I'm gonna pop a save. She's a mommy, how could he not? Ha ha ha, Yoski. Also, welcome back, Yoski, James, and Paul to the stream. The sound is good. Then it's probably just you, Yoski. Just increase your volume. I don't want to minimize the game again just to fiddle with the volume. If everyone else thinks it's fine, then it's fine. The cutscene was pretty quiet, but the gameplay might not be. Well, that's a problem with the game itself, then.
Garrett, are you not? So, once again, we are met. And the woman of the woods, didst thou come here together? But lo, how easily evil is felled when the righteous hold the mace. Thou art transparent to me, Garrett. Even now I can see thou seekest to stop me, but there is naught you can do. My chamber resists all manner of infiltrations, even from a skilled man such as thyself. The servants hearken to my instructions only, then even now await my commands. Maybe I've waited overmuch. Okay, thine intrusion has been my cue to begin now the final preparations. May the world be ready for the builder's arrival. I fear you not, Garrett, that I have dispatched some of the builder's children to intercept you. Thou too will perish, and trouble me no more.
We'll see about that, Mr. Careless Man. Okay, so our first objective, it doesn't say here, but it is to visit the records hall, I think it's called. Yeah, the plans room. So Bay E and plans room this way. Because in the plans room, we're gonna find out what we need to do to activate the guiding beacon. Also, wow, the geometry is actually changed here. It is not this rugged in the base game. Interesting. Now, I always get lost in this place. Because it says the plans room is over here, but... Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a lot of these robots, especially on expert. Uh-oh. So I'm not sure how many are worth killing. Or disabling. There's also a camera there, which is great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thankfully, this is a free-for-all. We can kill the servants. Should it be needed. At least. Okay, and let me disable this guy. Do I have fire arrows? I do. Okay. Now we can disable the camera. Because if we don't, those gates will open and more robots will emerge. Okay, that's a small robot, thankfully. And yeah, okay. Storage rooms, these are important. And the plans room is right there, beyond those doors. Hobbit. Okay. Now, believe it or not, these are crafting ingredients. Yes, there's a whole, like, relatively complex crafting system that's only ever used in this mission, which is really cool. Like, this is honestly a much better at least in my opinion, final level for this game than the first game's final level is. Because if you recall, the first game's final level is literally just a corridor. Like an over-glorified corridor. It's just a straight line, and there's a few, like, obstacles along the way, but that's pretty much it. But this is like a whole large open area where you have to perform several tasks, you have to craft several things. This is one of the longest missions in the game. Like, this could very well take us almost 2 hours. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna go through what each one of these ingredients is, because we're gonna need all of them, pretty much. Okay, up here's the plans room. Have a look inside. Now you gotta be careful here because there is a servant that patrols this area. Actually, don't remember if they patrol or if they just stick in one of those darkened rooms after the sides. I think they patrol. You can see some of the plants seeping in from Victoria's sacrifice. It shall not be in vain! I shall avenge my waifu! Uh-oh. Okay, I guess she doesn't patrol. Okay, and now we gotta open all of these up. Some of these are important. Primarily the locked ones. Except I don't have a key. Is this the key? I really hope so. And we have 2 readables. We have a lot of readables here, so... To Brother Kelsus, regarding the proper usage of the guiding beacon. As thou knowest, the servants are controlled by the 8 signal towers located on the roof of the cathedral. Normally these signal towers communicate instructions that I myself issue onto the servants from within my protective chamber. However, when the time comes to modify the servants, we will use these signal towers to transmit the guiding beacon instead. In my wisdom, I have made it easy to do this without necessitating difficult adjustments to the signal towers. Firstly, thou must get the guiding beacon. Only one hath been manufactured, and I am controlling access to it by keeping it always with me inside my protective chamber. Of course you would. Since thou art a loyal and industrious follower of Karas, if I am unavailable, thou hast my permission to manufacture a new one. That's good. The blueprints are stored in the plans room. Well, we're already here. Bringeth then the guiding beacon to the signal room, which is on the 3rd floor of the northern apse. There thou wilt see the machine that produces the signal used by the signal towers. This machine hath 2 slots, signal slot A and signal slot B. At all times the device which transmits my instructions must be kept connected to signal slot A. However, thou canst connect the guiding beacon to signal slot B. Do this at thy leisure, for it will not interrupt any control over the servants. That's good to know. Yet another step is required to activate the guiding beacon thou hast prepared. Only when thou art certain thou hast my consent, thou mayest take this final step. Go to the signal towers. At the base of each thou shalt find a lever. Pull the lever from the A position to the B position. This will cause that signal tower to transmit the signal in signal slot B instead of signal slot A. The servant will hear the guiding beacon and begin their journey back to me. Here at Soulforge Cathedral. When they all arrive, thou must immediately switch the signal towers back to A so that I can give the servants further instructions, as the servants cannot hear my instructions when the signal towers are set to B. Thankfully, we don't have to do that. We only have to switch out the signal towers to B. Note, it is possible to expedite the process, as thou may recall from our discussion of the principles of redundant signal potency. My calculations indicate that thou needest only to set 7 of the 8 signal towers to B in order for that signal to be now the dominant one. Your revered leader, Karas. And this is, I think, the only difference between the difficulties is the number of signal towers you have to switch to signal B. On normal, you have to do only 5 of them. On hard, you have to do 6. And I honestly thought that I was expecting to have to do all 8 of them on expert, but you only have to do 7. I did do all 8 in my 100% playthrough, though. It doesn't really do anything if you do the 8th one. It's just an extra challenge if you want to. But for this one, we're only gonna do 7 of them because, yeah, some of these towers can be very, very annoying to get. Each tower, like, is basically a mini arena, like a mini sneaking arena.
This is just what I was looking for.
And here's the blueprint for the guiding beacon. Obtain a signal boat and a steel plate from storage room 2. Put the signal boat through the bellowing machine in factory bay C. The stage 1 piece will be manufactured. Yeah, we have to manufacture this in stages. Transform the stage 1 piece with the rolling machine in factory bay A. The stage 2 piece will be manufactured. Manufacture regulating ground. See separate blueprints. You can get that from those safes. Merge the stage 2 piece and the regulating ground with the sealing machine in factory bay D. The stage 3 piece will be manufactured. Put the stage 3 piece through the fusing machine in factory bay E. So we basically have to visit every single factory bay for this.
I've got a real plan.
That's a very long mission. Okay, almost each one of these safes has a blueprint of some sort. And we can craft more than just the beacon. That's the cool thing. We can craft stuff like mines and mines. I think flares as well. I'm not sure what else we can craft. Let me have a look here. Okay, yeah, we can craft the flare. I honestly don't really craft many of these. I really should. At the very least, the mines. They can be useful against the stupid robots. Yeah, regulating round. Here we go. Obtain a gouge and a bantam node from storage room 3. Integrate... Oh, we haven't been to storage room 3, actually. Integrate the gouge and the bantam node by using the linking machine factory bay D. Okay. Oh, and we can make a scouting up as well. Again, none of these are really useful except mine, in my opinion. Obtain a bolt of spring wiring. Oh, why am I reading this? Guiding beacon. Okay, and what is this? Comparative power ingestion rates of immobile security units, a concise study of watchers and sentries by friend Gorik. Abstract. For the sentry, the act of focusing upon any foe or the casting of projectiles, large or small, is known to cause said sentry to swiftly consume its fuel resources in abundance. Therefore, sentries in most instances have been placed in conjunction with watchers, whose working doth require comparatively insignificant fuel resources whilst demonstrating superior capabilities in the detection of trespassers. Whilst this pairing doth seem to create a seamless overlap of function and power ingestion, in truth the inherent delay of the watcher hath been known to compromise the security value of the sentry. This study seeketh to combine the advantages of both watcher and sentry, indeed to create a sentry innovation which hath the full discrimination abilities of a watcher, yet consumeth few resources of comparatively small quantities. Summation of findings. Thus far, our efforts have focused on the management of sentry power ingestion levels. We have created sentries that remain functional at all times without the need for refuelment. I guess this just gives background how the cameras can work with little to no electricity. However, they must then be fueled continuously from a power resource external to themselves. I mean, we already know this because we've had to do this a billion times, like turn off the cameras, but I guess that's what that's referring to. Soulforge has proved to be an ideal research area for testing these sentries, since power resources there be aplenty. Unhappily, we have made little progress towards a model that functioneth extensively outside such convenient circumstances. Okay. I think there is a secret up here, but I'm not sure how to get up there. I mean, a vine arrow will do, but I don't think the secret is even that important. So I'm not gonna bother. Let's instead focus on making the guiding beacon now. Okay, so step 1 is to obtain a signal boat and a steel plate. We already have those. And put them through the bellowing machine in factory bay C. Okay. I don't remember where that is. I think that's near the entrance. Hello, Afu. Welcome back to the stream. Afu, that is old news, my friend. It was already taken back, like pulled back. Apparently it was a mistake At least they claim it's a mistake. Oh, those guys, by the way, those machines, I don't think you can disable these. Are you shitting my ass? Oh, well, there's the new objectives, by the way. Yeah, we need to connect the guiding beacon we made to signal slot B. Adjust at least 7 of the 8 signal towers. So those little guys, there's only one of them in the entire game, which appears in this mission, and it's basically invincible, which is really annoying.
I have built so many things. I have
Yeah, just keep prattling away, Karis.
street scum. I've made towering arches from raw ore. I have built to glorify him that is builder and teacher. If ever I did a thing, 'twas always for him. He knows
never mind.
this. For he knows all.
Okay, well, where the hell is Factory Base C? Which apparently that GMCA takedown notice was a mistake because the fucking AI. They use an AI for this shit. Okay, so let's give them the benefit of the doubt and believe that it was indeed. I'm not buying it, but let's say that it was indeed a mistake because of the AI. Why do you give such a task to an unstable, unproven technology? Like, what the fuck? It just causes unnecessary stress and damage to the parties involved, except microshit itself, of course. I guess, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that it worked out, and if anything, it gave the guy free publicity, so that's, at the end, a good thing, I guess, but still, it should never have happened to begin with. I'm so EP. I'm EP too. Place source material or materials into funnel on top of the machine. Products will emerge at the other end. Okay, I already forgot what I'm doing. Let's see. Obtain signal boat and steel plate. Put the signal boat through the bellowing machine. Okay, so the signal boat. Let's see. Which one is the signal boat? This one. Okay. Oh god, this ladder is almost impossible to see. And there it goes. So this is the whole crafting system. You use all these machines and combine various parts with them. It's pretty cool, honestly. Like, they didn't have to do all of this for the final mission, but they did. I'm so happy that you can actually kill these guys, because I swear this wasn't a thing. Maybe this was fixed with the HD mod, but I could never kill these guys. So I'm really glad that I can. Because they're honestly even more annoying than the big robots. Because you can't even outrun these guys, they're very fast. The big robots you can outrun. Place source materials into... Oh wait, am I even meant to be here yet? Fucking hell. Factory Bay C, Stage 1 piece. Transform the Stage 1 piece with the rolling machine in Factory Bay A. Okay, that's at the very entrance. We need to put this piece through the first machine. Didn't some guy sue Valve and Valve decimated him? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not surprised Valve would decimate him. I mean, they're a massive corporation, super rich. They can afford the best lawyers in the world, so... Okay, rolling machine, how do we use this? Place source material into base on the top of the machine. Insert steel plate, okay, into the chute on the side of the machine. Push the button to activate the machine and products will emerge. Okay, so... The piece at the top... What the fuck? Oh, I'm all the way back here, really? Fuck you.
I have made servants from street scum. I've made towering arches from raw ore. I have built to glorify him that is builder and teacher.
Try to sue, yeah, an important distinction.
He knows all.
Don't move. Fuck! Oh my god, this sucks. I suck. Not the game, this is all my fault. Where the fuck did that shitty robot come from? I hate those robots. That is like the only thing that I hate about this mission, because I mean, it makes sense thematically, don't get me wrong, and even I guess difficulty-wise, that there's so many robots, but my problem is you're barely given anything to fend them off. Like, you saw how much money I had, and I could barely buy anything. Like, just 4 stinking water arrows, really? I get you didn't want to make it too easy, but come on. Could have at least given me 10, considering how many of these annoying bastards there is. I don't want to sneak around, that's gonna take literally hours, because of how massive this mission is. Okay, let's use the rolling machine or whatever the fuck it's called. Where the fuck did that shithead come from? Oh my fucking god, dude. Okay, there's the big guy. Let's at least avoid him. Are you shitting me? Now this bastard is gonna alert him towards me. Are these guys gonna do anything? Did you create explosions? Okay, I think these guys are worthless. Oh my fucking lord almighty. Oh great, and I quick saved right where the stupid fucking shit has spotted me. Seriously, where the fuck did that thing come from? There's another robot there. Okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna speedrun this. I don't even give a shit anymore. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Where the fuck is the tier 1 piece? There it is. Climb up here. Drop this down. Fucking drop it down, you fucking goddamn piece of shit ass fuck. Oh great, now I fell down. Actually, this is probably good. I can probably hide here for a bit. Hello, Firestorm. Welcome back to the stream. You guys known to sue for money and stuff, and he made the mistake of suing Valve, and apparently Valve poured billions into fighting him. Interesting. I don't know about that. I do know about the guy who, like, hacked Valve, I think, and they were like, oh, you did a great job, we're gonna hire you, and he's like, oh, okay, and then he actually got arrested. I do know that guy, but I haven't heard about this other guy. Hello, Rai, welcome back to the stream. Please leave. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay, the big guy is leaving, and I don't know about the little guy, though. Hope the little guy also left. Only one way to find out. How is he still there? Is he patrolling this fucking area? Oh, fuck this. I'm gonna use a gas arrow. Gotta be shitting my ass right now. This is... Yeah, so this guy isn't there on normal, by the way. This is like the only mission which I would never play on expert. How are you still angry? Fuck this, I'm gonna stay here 10 minutes if I have to. Yeah, this mission, I always play on normal. Like, the only time I ever played this on expert was during my 100% playthrough, because there's no reason to play this on expert. It's just needlessly annoying. Not even difficult, just annoying. Because it's not difficult to fucking, like, deal with these guys, it's just that they're like a one-shot kill if they spot you. Okay, so I need... while I'm hiding down here, let me take a look at what I could use my invisibility potion, but there is one really annoying area. Upcoming area, which I would rather save that for. So instead... Fucking hell, where is it? Okay, there it is. No, not this. Oh my god, it's outside. I forgot what I need. I think I need one of the steel plates. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, this... Where did he come from? He wasn't here to start. You saw it. What the fuck is this game, man? Oh, this mission, rather. Okay. Put the shit here. There. And now we need to press the button, wherever the fuck it is. On the side of the machine. Which side? It'd be nice if you told me which side. I guess this one? Okay, yeah, I heard it. Okay, good. Okay, let's wait for this motherfucker to come up here and then turn around. I think he forgot about me, finally. He's gonna be very annoying when we have to leave, by the way, because we have to go past him. Oh my god. Thankfully, there is no timer after you complete all the objectives. It's not like, oh, you only have 5 minutes to leave because the place will explode or something crazy like that, so... Because if there was a timer, this would honestly be a bad mission. Okay, any mission with a timer is a bad mission. That is the golden rule in my book. It's very difficult to pull off a level, especially a level in a sneaking game like this, with a timer on it. Okay, what do we need next? Like, I really like the whole, like, crafting system and, like, the objectives. I just hate the fact that there's, like, 5 trillion enemies and really tight corners. Like, it's almost impossible to avoid them. In some areas, at least. One Piece, Factory Bay A. Manufacture regulating ground. Okay, see separate blueprint. Okay, where is this? Gauge and Bantam node. I think we have both of them, even though we've never been to Storage Room 3. Integrate the gauge using the linking machine. Factory Bay D. Okay, that's where we're going. I'm raging at this mission, basically. Yoski, do you remember when I was like 100%ing the game? I was streaming that in like the Thief Discord, and I was losing my goddamn mind because I got stuck. I think I got soft locked or something. Okay, Factory Bay G is that way. Need to mod the timer in. Have the whole place exploding and screen shaking. No, please no.
Thou must prepare thy soul for the builder's arrival. Cleanse thy
He only said one thing.
accept his words. Embrace the coming of the builder's paradise and rejoice in the
Yeah, I think that's how we met Yoski, which is funny.
thou hast played.
Oh my god, there's so many of these little guys. God, their voice is so annoying. Yeah, your messages are not getting through. The only one that went through is him raging at this mission, basically. That's the only message that went through. Because honestly, this mission, when I was replaying the game recently on normal difficulty, it was a lot of fun to do this mission. Because there's not that many enemies, and you only have to go through, go activate 5 of the 8 beacon towers. But on expert, this is just way too difficult for its own good, in my opinion. Like, this is not fun to me. It's just needlessly frustrating. Linking machine, okay. Basically said, and that's how I met your mother, I mean method. Okay. I can see why that got censored. Fucking YouTube, man. Oh, here's a very annoying part. You have to get past these bastards somehow, and even if you have water arrows, their back is up against the fucking wall, of course. So, oh my god. What we have to do instead is, we only have one mine as well. What I do is I throw a mine, and then pray that it explodes on both of them. Usually it doesn't though, that's the problem. YouTube hates me, it really does. Okay, let's wait for the little guy to go away, because he's annoying. Shut up. Okay, yeah, see, there's a second guy and I only have one mine. The mine strategy is very useful here. The problem is I haven't made any others. I guess this is where you have to go back and make another mine, but I'm too lazy to. I'm gonna find a solution. Oh. Okay, this is where I'm gonna use a gas arrow. Yeah, see? One gas arrow is enough to take these guys down. Too bad I only have one left. I really hope the gas mine also works. And here we can fight that servant just fine. Metal wretches but never gives up. Yes, that is literally me. The ads are blocked in my current region. Base. Those guys are stuck. Okay, let's fight you. Because thankfully we can fight here. What do you mean? I freed you. You should be happy. Thanking me. Goddamn bitch. Pardon my language. This is not a family-friendly channel. Uh-oh. Especially because I'm not monetized. I really don't care. They can't ban my account just because I swear. They can only demonetize it. And I'm already demonetized. So I don't care, YouTube. And even if you delete my account, if you ban my account, I don't care. I'm either gonna stream on a different platform like Twitch, or I'm not gonna stream anymore. Simple as that. Anyway, instructions. Place source materials into chutes, one material per chute. On side of machine, signal thy friend standing on the control platform against the wall at this bay to activate the machine for thee. Products will emerge at the other end. Okay. Is this the right machine though? This is the... Oh, this is the sealing machine. I think we need the linking machine, was it? I forget. Oh, linking machine, yeah, so it's the other one. Yeah, there's two machines here, it's kind of confusing. Here's the linking machine. Place source materials into chute on side of machine. Signal thy friend. It's pretty much the same as the other one. Up there, that's kind of annoying because the elevator is up, so you have to shoot one of the buttons, which is kind of difficult to aim. Where? Oh, where? Oh, up here. Okay. So we need to combine the gauge and the bantam node. Gotcha. There's the bantam node. There's the... Fuck you. Okay. There's the gauge. Oh, fuck! Okay, that is bad. Fuck you. The problem is that I don't have a way to deal with cameras now. Oh, man. I also don't have any healing potions either, which is bad. Okay, actually, I think the note is wrong and I have to use this machine. Because this shit doesn't fit in there. Like, what the hell? Yeah, this is the linking machine.
Please be warned.
We're using the linking machine. On the chute of the side of the machine. It has to be that one. There's no other chute, but they don't fit. Unless the game is just janky with its stupid physics again, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's try this again. Let's Oh, there now it works. Amazing. Okay, and a gauge or gouge, however you want to pronounce it. Come on. And now we have to get up there. Oh my god, this is always annoying. I can barely even see the button. Thankfully, we have a shit ton of arrows, and they're pretty much worthless against these robots, so... Might be here a while, folks. We can't even get up there, because I'm pretty sure our vine arrows won't work. They only work on that particular spot. Yeah, see? It's really stupid. Gives a bleep. They had to remove him since he was too OP. What do you mean he doesn't exist? What are you talking about? Why? Oh, fix your game notes. Oh, actually, I think it's gonna be easier if I do it from up here. Or actually, there might even be a way to get up on there without having to hit the stupid button. Hold on. I don't think I can make that jump. But it should at least help with hitting the button. Okay, what the fuck? I swear I'm hitting it. Let's wait for the zoom. Finally! Jesus Christ. I think it's because it kind of works like Minecraft. There's like a little offset to it. After you shoot an arrow, it's offset slightly with random values. So that's why I kept missing, even though I was aiming properly. There we go.
He speaks it first in our waiting ears. Then calls a pen.
Oh, water arrows, much needed. What is this? Oh, this is storage room free. I mean, we already got the stuff, but might as well loot it. Spectator mode? This isn't Minecraft, no. There isn't even like a no clip that you can enable, I'm pretty sure. You can only do it with cheat engine, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we just got a very important piece from back there. Okay, what's next? Video game? Merge the stage 2 piece and the regulating round with the sealing machine factory bay D again. Oh, for fuck's sake, I have to do the stupid elevator thing again. Oh wait, no, I don't have to. I didn't bring it back. That would have been stupid if I did. Okay, good. Stage 3 piece, and then the stage 3 piece in the fusing machine factory bay E. Okay, we're almost done with this. God, these guys are so loud and annoying. Shut the fuck up. Praise Karis. Praise me, goddammit. Praise me, praise me. Okay, oh yeah, I remember that this was kinda glitchy, honestly. You really have to put it in like a very specific way. Otherwise it just won't work for some reason. And then the ring thing that we got earlier. Yeah, this thing. Okay, let's hope that this works. I shouldn't have picked up my vine arrow. I'm just gonna leave it here. I have 4 more, and I don't think I'm gonna need vine arrows anymore. This is like the only part of the mission where you need them. Climb down because I've taken enough damage already. Random arrows, yeah, I agree. Yep, there we go. Okay, good, it worked. And now we need to hatch Factory Bay F, was it? Oh, E. Okay, I don't think there is an F. Shut the fuck up, dude. Bastard. Okay. This is only the first half of the mission, and I'm already nearly dead, and I'm out of supplies. This is not good. And it's also been an hour. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. This mission is crazy. On the one hand, I honestly prefer the last mission of the first game just because it's quicker. Okay, Bay E. At least we got rid of the big robots here. There's only the little guys and they don't really care. They don't really matter much. I'm gonna try not to alert them, but I don't care if I do. Why the hell am I getting Arabic for kids recommended to me? I don't know. The algorithm is dumb. Okay, there's 2 cameras there. This is not the area where I would use the stupid thing. In fact, this is the area where I would use my 2 fire arrows to get rid of those stupid cameras, but yeah, this is not the area where I would use my invisibility potion. I just gotta be fast. There we go.
I am thankful that Karis was chosen to cleanse the earth for him. Builder, guide me in my final preparations. Builder, fuel me and smite mine enemies. Smite now this bothersome level that I see again before me.
Wait, how did that trigger? That camera... How did that shitty camera see me? The fuck is this dog shit nonsense, dude? Look at this. Oh, you really need to fucking disable at least one of these cameras, but I'm out of fire arrows. I don't want to waste my... I don't want to waste my freaking invisibility potion. There's so many other difficult areas. Okay, well, these guys are in sync. Oh my god. Okay, new strategy. Try to get below that shitty camera and then wait for it to turn back around. The problem is I move so fucking slow. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, good, we made it. Journals of Brother Kelsus. Returning from Father Kelsus' sermon today, I found myself deeply troubled. He hath changed. I see now that I have observed this for some time without wanting to give it pause for thought. 'Tis chilling to listen to his sermon in issuing from one of the children that he cannot spare himself to venture from his chamber for even this purpose. The content of the sermon, too, was disquieting, suggesting as it did that none of us could ever be as loyal to the builder as a mechanism can. Though I still believe unwaveringly in the blessing of the machine, the disfavor towards all things of nature hath swollen beyond my ability to affirm. And it seemeth to me that in his speech, Carus did many times confuse himself with the builder, which be an indication I care not to think about. Many in the congregation did not seem to react to the sermon in the same way. They shouted and praised Carus as ever, but I suspect many of them no longer truly listen, and that they void their minds and behave as puppets. But I did see more than one with a pensive or grave countenance, and mayhap I shall find the courage to approach those friends soon in the Eastport Seminary to discuss these matters. For have we not been ordered by Chaos himself to spend this next week away from Soulforge Cathedral? Very suspicious. I mean, we already know why that is. He wants to sacrifice everyone but himself because he's a fucking lunatic. But I really like this note because it not only goes to show that even the mechanists are starting to like wake up and realize that Chaos is a bit of a nut job, but in general it just sets like this precedent about how dangerous religion can be and how it can like brainwash people and turn them into the occult. At least that's how I view it. Why the hell am I getting... Okay, no, that's nothing. Place source materials into base on the left side of the machine. Flip the lever to activate machine. Okay, what do we... I think we're combining this thing, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is out of the view of the cameras, so we should be safe. How the fuck do I put this in? Like, it... There. Got the physics. There we go, we got the beacon, finally.
Assuming the blueprints didn't leave anything out, this thing ought to do the trick.
I'm almost tempted to just use my invisibility potion now, but I only have one, so if I had two, I would use it, but I only have one, so... Okay, I'm gonna wait for that camera to start turning around. Get below this one. And run. Just run. Thankfully, the little guys cannot alert... The little guys cannot alert the big guys from within. Only the cameras alert them. Honestly, the little guys are only a threat if you have the big guys around. Otherwise, they're pointless. You can just run past them. That's usually what I do. Okay, where am I going now? Oh, I'm going beyond the plans room. I think, yeah, I have to go there. And I think the only way to get there is through this corridor, actually. I think? I don't know, I don't remember. I know the area, how it looks like, where I need to go, but I don't know how to get there. I don't remember, rather. Yeah, okay. This is it. This looks familiar. Yep, there's the Northern Apps. And we need to get up there. And I'm pretty sure the elevator is out of order. Never mind, it is not. Aha, but the gate is closed. So what we need to do instead is we have to take a detour through here. And then I believe there is a... Yeah, we can shoot a vine arrow there. Okay, let's hide away from that guy. I don't know if there's any big dudes around. I think there might be. Oh, shit. I also get one of the annoying blade things. Yeah, that thing. Those are so creepy, dude. Especially if you have I don't even have arachnophobia and I find them creepy. If you have arachnophobia, ooh boy. You're not gonna have a fun time in this mission. Okay, now we can climb up here. Climb this. Climb this. Gotta do this whole jumping puzzle. Just to get to the place where we need to be. Are you shitting me? Okay, good. My last save is here. Here. Again, this game's fucking physics. Again, the game's fucking physics. I should have grabbed onto the rope. Or the vine, I guess, if you want to be that guy. That is a cool little skylight, or kind of a skylight, I guess. It's like a a dome. Yeah, see, what the fuck is that? Why would you put a lamp there? I swear, if that lamp is in vanilla, I'm gonna be very pissed. I don't think it's vanilla. I would hope not. I would hope this is an HD mod goof. Because how the fuck are you supposed to get up here? There. Oh my god, you have to jump at the exact right moment. Or angle, rather. And here we are. Almost. Now I gotta jump here. And fail, because the game's physics are dog water. Try again. And fail again. Like again, you would think that you can make that jump, but Garrett's hitbox is so weird. Like, people keep dogging on the third game for having janky-ass physics. I would say the first two games have even worse physics, honestly. But then again, I haven't played the third game in ages, so I don't actually remember. Okay, so here's beacon A, and now we're gonna put beacon B. Here we go. It looks a little bit different, but that's fine. It's gonna do the job. So signal start B. Now we can open the gate. And here we have our first out of 8, well, technically 7 towers that we have to activate.
Who is Karis but the hand of the builder? What the builder wills, Karis does. What the builder
If Karis has any way to detect what I'm doing, I'll know soon.
prays to Karis and the builder.
Aha, you overlooked this major flaw. Has more hours than me in the game and so doesn't understand the nuances of the
Karis
physics.
didn't pipe up about the sabotage.
Shut up.
I don't think he knows.
He does not know indeed, which is great for us. Okay, now, I'm gonna try to get to Karis himself, like his chamber right now. I think it's down this way. It's not that way. I don't remember where it is exactly, because I only went there once. But it should be around here. Like, it should be accessible around here somewhere. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Shit. Okay, this guy we can disable. And we should. Because he does like a very basic loop, like back and forth in this corridor. And now we have to do 6 more towers. Ugh. So that's what these tower icons are. I believe we already got this one. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's at the very beginning, like the free tower that you basically get. So in reality, you only need to get 6 of them on expert and 4 of them on normal, and I guess 5 on hard if you're that guy, the weird guy who plays on hard. No hate if you play on hard. You just by that point, why not just play expert? Normal is sort of like the difficulty you would play if you just care about the story, and especially like in your first time playthrough. But expert, like hard is like a very weird in between expert and normal, which I guess makes sense ultimately, but again, by that point, just play expert. You're wasting your time if you play hard. Because you're not getting the full picture and you're just deliberately handicapping yourself with extra objectives. That is my opinion, at least. Gotta turn the lights on to enter this area. But this area has nothing of importance. I don't even know why you would want to enter this area, honestly. Because there's literally nothing here. It's just a very fancy looking machine. I'm gonna turn the lights off because I feel safer in the dark. I apologize if you can't see anything, but I literally have to. I believe down here we have like 2 more towers. Yes, okay, I remember this area. We have a tower at the end there, and then there's another area, like I think right over there, where we can go down and towards another tower. I think we do have a big guy here as well, which is really annoying. The servants are a nothing burger. I can take both of them on. Yeah, there's the elevator that takes me... Yeah, here's the big guy. Okay, I'm gonna try to disable the big guy. And then I'm just gonna kill the servants. Okay, now kill these guys. Why are they the Eiffel Tower? I don't know. Yeah, these guys are basically just reskinned Hammerites. I've fought so many of them in my off-camera runs that they're basically nothing. You gotta wait. If you don't kill these guys, you have to wait here, and there's like almost... Well, I guess you could... Okay, that is a perfect shadow. You can't hide there, I guess, but... Where's the fun in that? I honestly... Unpopular opinion, but I kind of like the combat in this game. Even though it's designed to be difficult so that you avoid it, I've gotten so good at it because I'm such an impatient little bitch that I've started to enjoy it. And I'm fairly decent at it too. I can handle 2, maybe even 3 guys at a time. As long as the area I'm in has enough room for me to maneuver, of course. Okay, so that's 2 out of 7. I really hope I find some healing potions soon, though. I don't feel confident with just free health. Okay, now let's go downstairs. There's a whole large basement area downstairs. I would say, like, this is... We're about to enter, like, the most difficult tower. I think... So we gotta turn off the power, otherwise that camera is guaranteed to spot us. Unless we use a fire arrow, but there's like 5 billion robots beyond the camera, so that is a bad idea. Instead, I believe we turn off the power from up here. If I recall correctly. Yes. There's a button right here. For a switch. There we go. Power is off. That will give us a fighting chance. Actually, no. This is not the hardest tower. There's one that's, like, ridiculous. There's, like, 5 trillion turrets. So, that's the one I'm gonna avoid, I think. Keep in mind, I only have to get 7 out of the 8. So, I will actually avoid one of them, and it's gonna be that one. Okay, we can enter there, but there's a... Oh, there's actually something down there. Okay, I'm gonna pop a save. Uh-oh. I see something down there. I think it's important. Uh-oh, please don't spot me. Okay, this is a perfect shadow. Good. Okay, he's just crafting materials. Never mind. That was a waste of time. Okay. Again, I apologize if you can't see anything, but I have to do it this way. There is the thing leading up to the tower. There is a gate there, and I don't remember how you open it. Or I think maybe it opens... I think the switch to open it is down there. So we gotta use some moss arrows. I could fight her, but I would rather knock her out because it's so dark anyway. Might as well use the darkness to my advantage here. The camera doesn't hear, thankfully it only sees, so... Oh, and there's a turret that will get activated if you get spotted by that camera. Oh, actually it's open. Never mind. I guess it opens if you turn off the power.
He gave them the power to bring about his paradise. But they refused. Or lacked the ingenuity. The wall is
Okay, that's 3 down. 4 more to go. 5 more if you're going for 100%, but I'm not. I've already done this once. I don't want to do it again. Again, trust me, there are some games which are honestly worth 100%ing. In my opinion, those are games like the GTA games, because almost everything you do in that game gives you some sort of benefit or reward. A very good example is actually GTA 3, and I wish the other GTA games were as good as 3 with this in this regard. I know. Before you say you can get soft locked from 100% completion, or locked away from 100% completion because of the mission structure, but I love how they handled collectibles in that game. Because for every 10 collectibles you get, and I believe I've mentioned this in other streams, but for every 10 collectibles you get, you unlock a weapon at your safe house. So for the first 10 you get a pistol, for the next 10 you get a submachine gun, and progressively they get better and better, which is really cool. And for completing the various like you know, side missions like the taxi driver or the paramedic and stuff, you actually unlock new stuff, new abilities. That goes true for most GTA games. If anything, it actually got worse to 100% the newer games. Like, you barely get anything for doing all the side activities from what I recall from GTA 4 and 5. Especially 4. That's another reason why I don't like that game that much. But yeah, like, GTA, like the older GTA games are really good to 100%. Like a very good way to design the game around 100% completion. And the other type of game that I always 100% is the roguelike. So roguelikes, I feel like, are designed for 100% completion, in my opinion. Even though you... well, for a lot of them you actually do get like new unlocks whilst you 100% them. But for even ones that you don't, they're still fun to do. Like, otherwise, why would you play a roguelike if you're not going for 100%? Okay, actually, I wonder, because I would like to keep that gas arrow, so is it possible to sneak past him? Because there is a tower up there. So is this possible, or will he spot me? I'm pretty sure he will spot me, so I'm gonna pop a save here. Okay, yep, he does. Okay, so you do have to use a gas arrow here. Or water arrows, but I don't have any. Noob! Okay, this tower is fairly straightforward. We have another one in that server room. At least it looks like a server room. You'll get to see it soon. So that'll be up to 5. Okay, and then we need 3 more. Oh boy. Thankfully, these 2 are probably the easiest ones to get. Yeah, like, the level design is still pretty solid overall. I like how each one of these towers is its own little sneaking challenge. Some of them are more annoying than others, but overall it's a very nice premise. Definitely more engaging than the final mission of the previous game, which is just a freaking straight line, pretty much. Okay, so here, this is why I kept my moss arrows. Because here we gotta be very quick, but also stealthy. So there's... So yeah, this, at least to me, this looks like a server room. Because it has 3 aisles, and we have to... While these guys are not looking, we have to go like in between those areas. And then sneak past these guys. It's honestly easy to do so. Just gotta be very quick. And careful. It's a cool level, I just wish they gave me more... Ooh. I just wish they gave me more supplies, you know? Because, like, you barely get any water arrows or gas arrows or anything in this mission. I know you can make your own mines, but I don't have the time for that. Especially when I'm doing this on YouTube. I don't want the stream to be longer than 2 hours, and it might actually be 2 hours. It's probably gonna be the longest stream. Uh-oh. Okay. You can also do it from up above, but that's gonna alert them because that is, I'm pretty sure, metal grating. Oh, fuck, I forgot. You also have to find 2 switches around here and pull them. For fuck's sake. Okay, that makes it a little bit harder. I completely forgot about those stupid switches. Okay, good. Uh-oh. This is actually the area where I got soft locked, because what I did was I strafed, like I jumped on top of these and then I jumped over the wall, but then there was no way to get back. And I had already spent like an hour on this mission. That was, I think, on my very first expert playthrough. So that was very frustrating. That's what got me to hate the mission. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Thankfully, these guys are freaking blind, so... Oh. Okay, there we go. And there are turrets that appear for... Why are they alert? What the fuck did I do? Why are they alert? Okay, just don't go around the corner then. They might spot me while I'm going up the elevator though, that's what worries me. I don't know why these things are alert. Are they always alert? Did I do something wrong? Because I didn't get spotted by the fucking annoying bastards. Maybe they're always alert. Maybe they're just there to throw you because... Yeah, like you're out of sight. Like that. I don't know. That's weird. Caught me off guard though. Okay, we need to get 3 more. Ugh. Oh, actually, no, 2 more, 2 more. We got 5, we need 7. I can't math. Oh boy, okay. I honestly don't remember what the other two are, because again, I played this recently on normal, so... And I did all of these. But this is all I had to do on normal. On expert, I have to do way more than this. Okay, I'm gonna drop down here, because that guy has his back turned against me. Wait for this guy to turn around, and then we can just leave through that exit at the end there. And I'm hungry. Okay. Okay. Whew. Now, these large basins are full of water. I wonder if they have... Well, first of all, a ladder to get on top of them, but second of all, if they have any water arrows in them, because that would be very useful right about now. Doesn't seem like there's a... Yeah, I don't think I can rope up to those rafters either. That's annoying. Oh boy, how do I deal with this guy? I guess a mine is our best bet. I could just sneak past him, but I'm a bit scared to do so. Yeah, there's also a door I have to pick there. I believe this leads to the last two things that we need, the last two towers. Okay, will this work? I'm actually not sure. Go towards the mine. What are you doing? I'm shooting the fucking arrows right there. Okay, there. Go. Yep. Wow, this guy is smart. Either that or rather dumb. Oh. Go there. Please. What are you doing? Are you back to patrolling? What is going on? Fuck this. What is up here? Nothing apparently. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay, let's try to shoot it in front of him instead of against the fucking wall this time. Oh, he didn't even get alerted. Okay, hopefully that works. Oh, okay, never mind. He did get alerted. Oh, actually, I have a better idea. I think he comes all the way down here. So what if I throw it here? Oh my god, until I freaking select it. There we go. Okay. How? My plan is to get him to walk into it while he's patrolling and not alert. Okay, this should hopefully work. If this doesn't work, I don't know how we can get rid of this guy. We might just have to sneak past him, which is very dangerous. I don't like doing that. I guess that's what those shoots are for. That did not work. Okay, good to know. Well, shit. Do I have to pick this stupid lock? I think I do. Okay, I was too slow. So we gotta go all the way down. Right before he turns around, get up that chute. Wait for a little bit. And then emerge. Just don't make any sound. Well, climbing down. Uh-oh. Slow. Climb up, climb up. Okay, well, I'm doing it properly, so you gotta give me credit for that. Normally I would just disable the robot and be done with it. I guess that's why they don't give you enough, you know, weapons and stuff, because they want you to do all these expertly crafted levels properly. Which I mean, I guess that's fair, but still. I like doing things my way. As some of you in the audience might already know. The fuck is... Oh, there's a baby here? I actually didn't know that. I thought this guy only appears in that one mission. Huh. Whoa. What is this place? I've never been here. Is there actually like a... No, there isn't a tower here. What the hell is this place? That is very bizarre. Huh. Well, I don't want to deal with that. That was a waste of time. I think that might be like... I'm pretty sure there's cut content in this mission, and that might be it. That might be like part of the cut content. Maybe there was like an objective there during the beta, or like a planned objective, but they never finished it. So the area was just left in. That's my only guess. Because I'm pretty sure I don't remember that area at all. I don't think I've even been there on my 100% playthrough. And there's clearly no towers there either. And also, I really wanted to show off Karas, but I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna try to get to find his chambers. Ooh, this is creepy. I'm gonna try to find his chambers on my way out of here. So you guys can see him. Okay, there's those guys. Would this actually take me anywhere? Okay, it does. I have to go down there. Towards the tower. I just hope this isn't the annoying tower with the fucking turret room. There's like a... What did I just say? Yeah, so all of these turrets are actually active, and I honestly don't know how you're supposed to do this the quote-unquote proper way. I'm gonna try it like a couple of times, and if I don't make any progress, I'm just gonna go for a different tower, because I remember this being the most annoying tower to get in my expert play, my 100% playthrough. So we can try it, but yeah, see, all of these things are actually active. Yeah, see? Like, there's nothing you can do. You either have to use a speed potion, or I think maybe the invisibility potion might help here. But I only have one, and it won't last me long enough to actually... Especially on the way back. Let me see. Okay, so the invisibility potion does actually work. The fucking door is also closed, though, which doesn't help. Is the switch next to it? Fuck. Okay, I don't have time for this, or patience. I'm gonna go for a different tower. Fuck this place. Yeah, this place gives me PTSD, honestly. Okay, wait. One last attempt. There is a thing here. Okay, this could be something. Fuck. Okay, let's try this again. I think that's the intended route again. How the fuck? Yeah, this is definitely my least favorite room. Okay, run, 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 run. Okay, we have an explosive device and fire arrows. That's good. Is that what we use to open the gate? I don't know. But I guess it's good to have. Okay, and now we have two options. Ah! Okay, now what? Like, I can vine up here. But again, like, that doesn't really help me because the gate is not open. Am I supposed to seriously shoot this because I'm gonna get shot down by the stupid turrets? I'm pretty sure at least some of them can get me up here. Wait, where the hell was that device that I picked up? Why is it not in my inventory? Okay, there it is. Are you shitting me? Okay. The problem is, how would I get back down without being killed? Because I climb so fucking slowly. I can't drop down because I'm gonna die. So even if this does open the gate, how am I supposed to get down safely and then back up here safely? See, like, I don't think this room is very properly thought out, honestly. Like, at all. And let me save. Okay, and now let's shoot it. I don't think that did anything. That did not do anything. Okay, but at least it seems like they can't shoot me from all the way up here, so maybe I just need a better angle. Okay, they can shoot me. Just need to crouch. What the fuck? How? Fuck is this? I hate this room. I'm gonna try like a couple more times, and if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna leave this be. This room is bullshit. Okay.
Look about you, Garrett. I built these machines you see, and in turn, they produced the builder's children.
Yeah, that makes zero sense. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do here. The last thing I can think of is going down this ladder. But I think that just leaves me to ground level and certain death. I don't even know what the point of this is.
Strikes wonder into your heart.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Yeah, like what the fuck is the point of this? There's a switch there. How are you supposed to get that switch without dying? I guess that opens up the gate, but how are you supposed to do it without getting immediately obliterated by the 5 billion turrets? Like, who designed this? This is the worst room. It would have been much cooler if you had to use that explosive device. Like, why is that explosive device there? Is that useful for a different room? I don't remember. I don't know. This makes no sense.
Harris, what hast thou built? I will answer justly.
How are you supposed to do that? Can I reach it by just leaning? But that'll still cause them to shoot at me.
The builder before me
Okay. Is it open? I can't see. I think it is.
hast thou built. I will answer
But again, that doesn't really solve the problem of getting back up the rope or even getting down the rope.
a church for thee.
Because I'm gonna get shot at by like at least 5 different turrets. So how are you supposed to do that?
So for thee, countless structures,
This is just gonna be trial and error, I fear.
millions of children, wrought innumerable tools, all in your name. He will be pleased.
Honestly, this mission makes me hate Karis much more than the previous missions where they revealed how much of a monster and fanatic he is. Just because his voice is so annoying, hearing him talk about random bullshit while you're literally suffering through this dog shit of a maze here. Okay, well, there's enough shadow here to protect you from climbing up and down, but the moment I leave the shadow, I'm fucked. That is literally luck, because sometimes you're just gonna get hit. I'm glad I figured out, like, the proper path, because I remembered, like, in my 100% playthrough, I didn't even realize what I was supposed to do, so I just, like, literally reloaded saves and like trial and error my way through like the regular route, not through the intended route. But it's still wonky. Like, I still don't think this is very well thought out. There's just too many turrets. Like, there's too much room for error. See? This is exactly what I was fearing. Now I can't leave. See? Yeah, now I'm soft-locked. Oh god, I swear, if I'm soft-locked, I'm gonna lose it. I should not have... I should have dropped a regular save. I mean, I guess I could use my invisibility potion if I really have to. I was hoping to save it, but... I'm gonna try like a couple more times, and if I die every time, this level is just... This room in particular is just really poorly designed. Really poorly designed. Thank god I have the invisibility potion. Okay, let's try this again. And it doesn't help that the game's physics are utter gutter trash, and you can't even climb the rope half the time. Okay, come on. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm soft lock. It's probably like a 1% chance survival rate. Yeah, see? Every time it happens. Okay, thank god for this stupid invisibility potion. Let's use it. Hopefully it lasts enough to get me out of here. I know that the exit is right around the corner, so... Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know how you're expected to go back the intended way. That is just bullshit. Fuck that room. At least now we only have one tower to worry about, so I'm definitely gonna skip the last one, because this mission is starting to get on my nerves, because it's been over an hour and a half and we're still not done yet. Okay, so if we go back the way we came with the annoying robot, and then go that way... Oh man, the last two are all the way over here. That's so annoying. Ugh. I get it. It's expert. It's supposed to be hard, but it just takes too long. I don't even find it that difficult. I just find it annoying because it takes so bloody long. This is an issue that I honestly have with a lot of fan missions. A lot of them are way too big for their own good. Like they just drag on way too much. And it just becomes, like, less and less fun the more they drag on. And this mission sort of feels that way as well. Oh, please don't spot me. Thank you. Like, it just drags on way too much. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we won't be coming back here, so that doesn't matter. Fuck off. Okay, we're back here. Yes, we're right here, so we gotta go just normally that way, okay. Oh no, this is not good, because this is the heavily guarded area, which I don't have any water, I don't have anything. Like, how am I supposed to get past these guys? I don't have anything. Look at... Am I still soft-locked? Is that what you're trying to tell me, game? I don't have water arrows to douse the flames. I do have 2 fire arrows. Okay, let's just use these. Fuck this game. Fuck this mission. How did she survive that? Oh wow, that is impressive. She survived the freaking explosion to her face. Damn. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really starting to lose it. I'm just gonna... Ooh, that's creepy. Ooh, that is really creepy.
I am thankful that Karis was chosen to cleanse the earth.
Whoa. Whoa. I've never been to this room before. This is a cool effect. There's a fucking robot. There's a fucking robot. What was up with that camera? Did it glitch out? Well, I don't know what's up with the camera, but you'll probably be thankful. Oh, there's way too many cameras here. Oh yeah, I remember this area. This area is also kind of... Oh! I think this is it. I think this is where we meet Karis face to face. Oh, yes! Yes, I remember this. Okay, get ready, guys. We're finally gonna see this bastard. What he truly is. Also, I think this might lead us to a tower, maybe? Hopefully. Okay, that would kill me. What is over here? I really should just be going towards Karis. I don't know where this leads. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not going there yet. I want to meet Karis first. At least we get to meet him. Get ready. Oh, yes, yes, and there's the other elevator. There he is. That is his protective chamber. Thankfully, there's no security measures here, so you can just come towards him. There he is. That is him. That is Karis. And I believe he should come over towards us and say some goofy stuff. If we just wait here a little bit. I need a little bit of a breather anyway. This mission is intense. Oh my god. 20 minutes and it's gonna be an hour or 2 hours. It is him! He is him. Timothy. Okay, why is he not coming towards me? What the hell? And no, if you're wondering, there's no way to enter his chamber, sadly. I would love to enter his chamber and just beat him up myself, but... that is not an option. Oh, there he is. He's coming. Look, 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 look. He has a face! Look at him! He's so goofy.
Garrett, in truth, I thought thou had perished already. Not soon, then.
I love that. I love how they put that there. Like, he's been, like, teased all throughout the game. Like, the very first time we heard his voice, for example, when he was speaking to the sheriff. Also, where would this take us? I have no idea. But yeah, like, the very first time he spoke to the sheriff, we heard him from beyond the wall. Or beyond the door. Oh, wow, this takes us back here. What? Okay, that is odd. But yeah, like, as I was saying, the very first time we hear him from beyond the wall. Then when we're meant to meet him for the first time in Angel Watch, he isn't there. Okay, I remember this. This one should be easy, actually. But yeah, in Angel Watch, we don't get to meet him either because he's not there, so we just listen to pre-recorded messages. So, like, the game is hyping him up as this, like, super villain with a goofy voice. Like, he's so elusive all throughout the game that you would almost think that he's, like, actually a god, you know? Like, something beyond existence because you've never seen him. And then at the very end, you see him and he's, like, just a regular goofy-ass dude. Like, I love that. I love that reveal so much.
Sifting through the remnants of the precursor's world, I found the tools the builder had left.
Okay, here's our final tower. This one is probably the easiest one to get, honestly, if you know what you're doing. Oh, finally. Okay, I think we're gonna make it below 2 hours. We even got to see Karis. I'm happy. I'm gonna give my final thoughts during the credits. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Now we just have to leave. Don't forget there is that annoying robot at the entrance that we have to somehow outrun. The moment we step outside, it's mission over, so... We just need to make it. This is the final push, the final run. I would play music right now if I was a competent streamer, but I'm not. Okay, climb through here. Uh-oh. No, you haven't. 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 Fuck you, man. Bloody hell. What does this do? Ooh. I was scared to pull this because these doors normally open up other guy. Should we go for it, guys? That is the last tower there. Should we go for it? It doesn't matter at all. Like, this would not help us one bit. This is just purely extra. There's only one robot guarding it, and there might be water arrows in this pool. Should we go for it? There is just one water arrow. That is not enough. I think we should go for it, honestly. What does this do? That does not help us at all. Oh, actually, it kind of does. Never mind, it doesn't. I was like, maybe it would take us all the way over there. That would help a lot, but it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna try it. If it proves to be too annoying, if there's like something I'm missing, I'm just not gonna bother. Never mind. There's a camera, of course there is.
60 to stop me, but she's not to be. There are below me worst and best.
We made it, but at what cost? I really shouldn't have done that. The way back is gonna be difficult, but honestly, we've been through all of this so far. I say we do it. I say we go out with a bang. Let's try to outrun these bastards. I'm gonna pop a quick save. I'm gonna pop a regular save too. I'm actually gonna pop just a regular save. I'm too scared. But let's try. Let's try to outrun these guys. I mean, if I wait enough, they will forget about me, but it's gonna be difficult to get out of here regardless, so... Is that water down there? No, that is lava. Oh, fuck. Perhaps it's going to be easier to zigzag rather than go through that line. See, if I had my invisibility potion right now, that would be great, but I don't, because I had to use it to literally the worst designed room in existence. I could use the explosive device, maybe. No, I can't, because I wasted my fire arrows. Wait, there's a button there. Hold on. Oh, fuck, I should not have done that. Oh, that will bring the platform. Yes, okay. Please don't come. Please do not come here. Please. Okay, there's more arrows there, but it's too late to get those. That guy is still angry. Are you shitting my ass? Why did I quick save? Okay, this is not good. I got so excited at the button that I'm like, oh, I got a better quick save. I should like shoot a bunch of arrows. Wait, do I have any noisemakers? I want to distract these guys. I do have noisemakers, okay. Wow, I'm actually been using noisemakers quite a fair bit in this playthrough. A lot more than I did in... I don't think I ever used a single noisemaker in my Thief 1 playthrough. The fuck is up here? What is the point of this? Okay. Okay, I don't think that helps. I do not think that helps. Fuck you! Why are you not going towards the... Oh my god, I fucked up big time. I regret everything right now. If I press the button again, we would take it back. Please tell me it will. Yes, turn around, please. Oh, there's a thing there! I just have to make a run for it. How did you get me from like 5 billion miles away? You were across the entire map, dude. Fuck these guys. Okay, run. Just fucking run. Run diagonally. Please, take me somewhere safe. Please, get me out of this hellhole. Okay, it's this room. That's good. Wait, we gotta study this. Okay, we're gonna make a run for it all the way over there. This room is kind of creepy, honestly. I quite like this. Yeah, I have been to all those rooms with the towers, of course, but I've never been to this room in particular. Pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Okay, now we just gotta watch out for the camera, and we should be good to go. That was a fun challenge. Question is which door is to leave. I don't remember. I think it's that one. Hope it's that one. Fuck. Not that one. That was not it. It is not this one either. Is it that one? This is not good. Aha, here we go. Okay, yes. Yes, this looks familiar. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost out of here. Come on, one final push. Can make it. Yeah, talk about a climax, dude. This mission really is a climax. Like,
What hast thou built?
as annoying as it can be at times, I will hand it to them. They really nailed the climax of this.
And the question is asked.
Feels like a proper, you know, final level. Proper endgame level. A worthy final mission, if you may. Just gonna make a run for it. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, just gotta dodge these two bastards. Okay, okay. Now there's two of them. Why is there two of them? Why the fuck is there two of them? There was only one before. Do they spawn periodically as you progress? They probably do. Fuck. Jump over this. Are you... Oh, no. Don't make me go out there. I'm actually scared. I'm genuinely frightened. I'm so close. Okay, wait. Noise... Fuck you. Noisemaker arrows to the rescue? The arrows that I kept shitting on for being literally useless the entire first and even second game. Could they be my salvation? No, because they don't work against these guys. At least not properly. Oh my god. Okay, that... I don't know how that worked, but I'm glad that it did. This is literally the final fucking challenge. Are you shitting my ass right now? You've got to be shitting my ass. Oh my god. I don't know how I did it, but I did it and I'm glad. I'm happy it's over. I wish I could take a look at the cathedral properly before the mission end screen, but oh my god. Oh, finally. Thank you, Lord. Wow. Yeah, this was the longest mission. 2 hours. Jesus. Okay, well, the recap. We learned how to use the guiding beacon to draw the servants to the Mechanist Cathedral. We followed the guiding beacon blueprints to manufacture a new one for ourselves. We connected the guiding beacon we made to signal slot B. We adjusted all 8 towers. I was not expecting that to happen. To use the signal B. Again, so normally I would skip the turret room. I'm glad I decided to do it, but normally I would skip that room and I would go for those last 2 that I showed at the end. That's what I would do if you were playing this on Expert. It is not worth getting that turret room at all. I'm glad I tried, I'm glad I figured it out, but even then I had to waste my one and only invisibility potion, which would have been a lot more useful in the other room, like the last tower that we got. I really shouldn't have done that because we would have been done by now, but oh well. I'm glad I at least showed off every room, you know? Like, what Let's Player would I be if I didn't do that? Anyway, we did not let Karis find out what we're up to. Again, I don't know how you could potentially fail that. Because maybe it's a leftover, like if you actually went up towards Karis, he would somehow find out, and that would fail the mission, but then the developers probably thought... Yeah, but we kind of want people to find him and see him, you know? Maybe that's it? I don't know. Maybe it's just flavor text, who knows? But I'm pretty sure there's no way for you to fail that objective. And when the rest of our goals were accomplished, we got outside before the servants blew up in his face because he's a bastard and he deserves it. And just as proof, there's no loot. There's no pickpockets either. Okay, let's watch the final cutscene. This cutscene is kind of weird, I'm gonna warn you. It kind of ends abruptly. It is satisfying, though. Just the end is kind of abrupt.
Stood the master builder upon the ground, and he saw that the ground was good and clean. No grasses marred his path, nay, not a wisp of vilest weed did spoil his view. Let thy furnace be fueled, fuelless. Let thy buildings be sound, fuelless. Let thy foes be vanquished, fuelless. And all thine endeavors be a blessing unto thee. Forger, Father, fuelless now.
Oh, that's creepy. Sorry, I ruined the moment.
When I was very young, Paris took me away from the boundary mother and said, "Thou art the child of my endeavors. Follow me and thou shalt inherit the earth."
All this? It was written?
All?
Victoria's death? And Karis? Was it written in your books?
All is as it was written.
And there's more.
Yes.
Tell me.
And that's the ending. I don't know if it's just me, but I always found that ending very abrupt. Like, tell me. I guess it almost feels like it was rushed. I know that's probably what they were going for. They wanted it to end, like, ominously, I guess. Like, with a high note, I guess. But I don't know, it just feels unfinished. Like, it feels like it was they did this in, like, the last week of development. They were like, oh, we still need an ending. What do we do? Tell me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that ending, honestly. Also, I'm gonna play the credits because they don't have music. They're literally completely silent. Like, everything else, everything at the end of this game honestly feels very rushed, in my opinion, including the credits here, because they're completely silent. Like, if you recall, the first game had this really nice music to the credits, and the credits themselves were a lot more interesting, because this is just the developers' faces appearing on screen in their names. That's it. Whereas the credits in the first game was like, it had images of the developers having fun in the studio, and like the main developers, the leads, they had like this really cool aesthetic with like wearing hoods and stuff. It was really edgy and screamed like late 90s. But yeah, this is really lame. So I'm gonna talk over this to give my final thoughts on this game. Yeah, so obviously the ending, very abrupt. It also doesn't make a whole lot of sense because Garrett already knows that the Keepers have all this information. They have a wealth of information. They predicted the Trickster, for God's sake. Of course they would predict the Metal Age as well. He's just like acting like a stubborn baby. He doesn't want to listen to them. And then all of a sudden, like at the end of this game, like the ending doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because, yeah, for the first problem I have with the ending of this game is the fact that he cares so much about Victoria at the very end of the game, even though it seemed, as I said at the beginning of the stream, it seemed like an uneasy alliance. And all of a sudden he's like, oh no, Victoria, why are you sacrificing yourself? Don't die, I need you. Like, what? Where's that coming from? Like, you could argue that, yeah, Garrett is like suppressing his emotions. Maybe that's part of his like personality or whatever, but I'm not buying it. It just comes out of nowhere. And then the ending itself with Garrett like acting surprised that the Keepers already knew this. Like, you knew that they knew. And then the fact that he's like, tell me more. How could I have prevented my waifu from being killed? And keep in mind that there's like a 4-year gap between this game and the next game. So it almost feels like they weren't, well, I'm pretty sure they were planning a sequel. There's just a gap because the studio went bankrupt, which is still unfortunate because, don't get me wrong, this is still a great game. I still think it's better overall than the first game, gameplay-wise. Most of the levels were honestly great, very amazing level layouts, amazing mansions, but just like the first game, near the end it started falling apart. Like, the last few levels are honestly, I wouldn't say they're as bad as the last levels of the first game, but they're definitely the weakest levels in the game, in my opinion. I really like masks, but I hate the fact that I have to play the same level twice. So by the time I play masks, I can't enjoy it fully because I've already played the exact same level before, but in a worse format, aka ghosting. The fact that there's 2 missions that you're basically forced to ghost is also kind of annoying. I get what they were going for, but I wish that I could just play my own way. But that's a me problem, okay? Like, I understand. But the fact that, like, a lot of people do have the problem where they just reuse the same level twice. And in fact, they've reused a lot of levels in this game. Like, the city area is reused twice, in fact, 3 times. And some levels from the older game are reused as well, although that isn't really as much of a problem because those levels are changed sufficiently enough to be engaging and interesting the second time you play them in this game. But the reusage of levels, especially the really blatant one at the very end with like masks and casing the joint, one of those missions could have been cut out. Like, let's be real. It's good for story pacing, I guess, but it doesn't really matter too much to me, considering the story just flops hard, in my opinion, with the very last mission and the last 2 cutscenes. I really don't get those, and I don't like those. I don't like how the story ends. Thank God we have a third game. And speaking of which, the third game is basically all about the Keepers. So, you know, this game was all about the Hammerites, or rather the Mechanists, which are like the new hammers. The first game was all about the Pagans and, you know, the Trickster, the Pagan God. And the third game is all about the Keepers. So we're going to actually find out a lot more about this secretive, you know, organization. Which is pretty a cool concept. The execution, well, we will just see about that when I play that game on the channel, because I will be playing that game on the channel. However, I will be playing that game next year. I'm not kidding, because I have a very long list of fan missions that I want to get through first for Thief 2. So I'm going to be prioritizing that. So next year, around like February, March, at the latest April, is when I'm planning to cover Thief 3. Until then, though, I am going to be playing some other games on the channel. The first one being Just Cause 2. That's going to start probably when I come back from Portugal, so in April. And then I'm also going to play Mirror's Edge and Half-Life 2 this year as well. So stay tuned for that. Mirror's Edge probably at the latest in autumn, like September-ish. And Half-Life 2 by the end of the year, probably in December or something. We'll see. But definitely we're going to play those 3 games by the end of the year. And of course, I'm going to keep playing Minecraft. I'm going to do an In-Depth Plus playthrough as well this year. And maybe In-Depth Plus as well. We'll see. The original Deus Ex, I don't know if I'm going to play it on the channel, because I've never played it yet. I only play games that I've already played on this channel. I know that might be kind of boring for some of you. You would probably want to see me play something blind. But whenever I play games blind, I prefer to, you know, play them on my own without streaming. Because I just feel more comfortable that way. I can just pause the game at any time to look something up if I get stuck, for example, stuff like that. I know you guys could probably help me with that instead, but I don't know. I just prefer doing things this way. But yeah, but going back to this game, again, I love it. I think it's way better than Thief 1 overall. Better level design, better story pacing, even though the story falls apart near the end. Like, Thief 1's story feels a lot more complete to me. Because there's an actual beginning and an actual end. The pacing of the story is also pretty good in Thief 1 as well, but I wouldn't say it's as good as Thief 2. Thief 2 is overall better written, but the ending is just much worse. I love the ending of the first game. It also sets up the second game perfectly, but the ending here feels very abrupt. And there's just some things that don't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Maybe you disagree, maybe you have a better explanation for this. If you do, leave your explanations in the comments. I would love to read them. And I would love you to change my mind, but I just don't think the ending of this story is as good as it could have been. And the last levels as well. Even like this last level here, the Sabotage at Soulforge, it's called, the last mission. I get what they were going for. I can appreciate it. I love the concept, and I even like the execution for some of the areas, but some of these rooms are just bullshit. Like, that turret room is just garbage. It can just die. Like, I get why they did it, why they did it. It is a cool concept. It just, I don't think they executed it very well. And, like, my other problem with the mission is that it overstays its welcome. I get it. It's the climactic final mission. It's supposed to be long and hard, but it's still a bit too much in my opinion. And that's, again, something that a lot of fan missions have. I'm probably not going to play any fan missions on the channel. If I do, it's only going to be my absolute favorites. There are a few of them, including for Thief 1 as well. I might cover those on the channel. If you want to see those, let me know. I'm not guaranteeing it, though. I'm not going to promise anything, but I might play them. It's unlikely. But yeah, nothing much else to say. Great game. Definitely play it. Definitely try it out. Especially if you love stealth games. It's a must-play. And yeah, if I were to rate it out of 10, I don't remember what I gave to Thief Gold. I would give Thief Gold a 7, and this one would probably be an 8.5. I don't think it's quite a 9. I would have given this game a 9 if I was rating it like 5 years ago when I first played it. But nowadays I see a few more flaws here and there with the level design. It's definitely not perfect. The story is not perfect, but nothing can be. Anyway, that's it for Thief 2. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time in the next stream, which is gonna be Minecraft, of course, but beyond that, you know, just Ghost 2. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.